Hi, I'm Life Coach Landry, and the topic is 7 ways to make your life more fun. When's the last time you really had fun? Think about it. The last time you just let yourself go and had a good time. When did you last forget about all your daily responsibilities and live in the moment? And I don't mean because you physically were in a different place. When's the last time you woke up and said, I'm just going to have a badass day? It's probably been too long. One of the assumptions about fun may be holding you back. So I'm going to give you 7 things I think that'll break you out of some mold. So I'm going to mention things that we typically do in the 7 things and then ways to kind of get around it. So number 1, you're worried what other people think. You don't want to look silly in front of other people. You're afraid they'll judge you. Guess what? Other people don't think about you nearly probably as much as you think they do. Besides, you're not a mind reader. You don't know what is going on in other people's minds. And if they're judging you for being silly and having a good time, then there are people you don't need to know anyways, right? So, I'll give a silly Dr. Seuss quote. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. So think about it like that. Number 2, you think you need to spend money. It's true. Some of the best things in life are free. You don't need to go on a pricey vacation to buy a lot of stuff or have fun. Many times it's just being in the moment with the people you care about, and the cost is nothing, right? So check the newspaper listings in your town's website for fun and low-cost activities in your community. Call up a friend and say, hey, let's just go hang out at the park with the dogs. Something. But think outside the box. Break your mold. Number 3, you think you don't have the time. This is probably the most common one. There's always time to have fun. You're a fucking human being, okay? I don't care who you are or how little time you think you have. You can make the time. Also, fun is found in the little moments. You don't need to carve out your whole day. Block out half an hour to do something you enjoy just for the fun of it. All right? Number 4, you think you don't need a plan. If you're a type A planner, keep in mind that most fun can be found in a spontaneous, unplanned moment. Let things happen naturally. Let yourself experience spur of the moment trips and last minute get-togethers. Be in the present moment. It doesn't mean you have to do it every day, because if it's uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable. But you can try it every once in a while. It's not going to kill you. Number 5, you mistake, solemnity to seriousness. No one gets out of life alive. All right, you should have heard that line by now in your life. Enjoy it. It is possible to take something serious and still inject some fun and humor into it. For example, if you've ever flown on a plane, obviously you've seen how the company takes something serious like safety instructions, turns it into something, and then turns it into something fun. Or you go to a defensive driving course, which is for something serious because maybe you got a ticket or you're a drunk driver, but you're in there and the guy ends up making it fun, like saying, hey, when people cuss at me, I feel like they're trying to change my name. When they flip me off, it's like, they're telling me they can count. Just funny things are always found in bad situations. Those type of thinkers are always the most productive and the most successful. You should find humor in everything. By doing this, not only will people enjoy themselves more, but they also are more likely to pay attention. So, kick some ass in your next staff meeting you have at work, or just your next meeting with friends, and when something serious gets started, throw some levity in there. Number 6, you think conditions have to be perfect. Many fun moments occur when people go unexpectedly awry. Allow yourself to be imperfect and to enjoy the imperfections of life. Okay, humans are imperfect creatures by design. After all, you are one of them. So telling yourself I'll have fun when it's counterproductive and frankly a real bummer. Have fun now. Don't say I'll have fun when. That's just a counterproductive kind of thinking. There's no time like the present. Get after it. And then number 7, you think it has to be big and spectacular, otherwise you're bored. Newsflash, every day is not 4th of July fireworks, parades, and parties. You can find fun in small moments. If you think real fun only happens at big events, you're depriving yourself of some good times. Fun is what you make it. It doesn't need to be spectacular by any means. Sometimes it's found in 5 to 10 minutes increments. Stop thinking of everything as a giant event or something where you block it out and say, on Tuesday from 6 to 8, I'm going to have a good time. That's great. But you could always say, oh my God, I love playing Uno. Someone in the office does too. They're going to come to my office and during, a 15-minute break we have or our hour lunch break, we're going to play Uno for 20 minutes and then go get lunch. Think of small little incremental things you can do that just liven you up a little bit. If you combine all these things, and I'll recap for you, you're worried what other people think. You think you need to spend money. You think you don't have time. You think you need to plan it. You mistake, something that's fun for seriousness. You think conditions have to be perfect. You think it has to be big and spectacular, or otherwise you're bored. So get out of those 7 mindsets. Stop thinking about that stuff, right? Stop thinking about things that are actually taken away. Only think about the things that are adding. Remember, in life, you assign values to everything. It's either giving you something or it's taken away. So I hope these things helped you. And if you'd like to book a personal session, contact me at the email below. And if you found this information of value, show your appreciation by clicking the PayPal donation link below. And I will talk to you soon.